My buddy. My buddy, you can run for your life, sucker, it's simple. Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. You shouldn't. No, matter of fact, you ought to be doing the opposite. You should grab that chair, bring it up front, because the panel booth has brought the future to us. And what do I mean by the future? Figures. I'm talking about like maybe even going all the way up to Elite Series 80. Let's show you this. Let's show you what has been in the works. Daniel Bryan. And not only Daniel Bryan, but the Hemp WWE title. 100% organic. Yes. Wait, where's those yes hands? Oh, that's right. We don't need a yes hands. No, because this is heel Daniel Bryan. And what is going on? I mean, what is going on with the scan? Not in a bad way. No, I mean it in the best possible way. When have you ever seen anything like this? Like, how are they going to reflect this in figure form? Like, I don't know if you guys are picking up on this, but the fading and shading around the top of the beard, that is real as real can be. Like, this is looking like Hot Toys level. And if you're not familiar with Hot Toys, they are about $700 per figure, but this will be 1/12 scale. So if you are curious, like, wait, they're gonna start making like 12-inch figs? No, these are all within the same scale. I'm just saying the likeness and the detail of these head scans of these new ones that I'm about to get into, you're just going to be amazed. And Buddy Murphy, they said, you know what, you waited long enough, you've been waiting for several months. We released just about every 205 Live character except the longest, well, actually one of the longest reigning 205 Live champs, and straight to the Elite. My biggest question about this figure is, how did they manage to do the shorts on this? If you guys are familiar with Buddy Murphy's shorts, they kind of flare out. They flare out, they cut out. Anyone that I've seen recreate this figure in custom form, they got creative. They had to get creative. And maybe this is the reason why it has taken this long to get a Buddy Murphy into the wave. That's a really hard thing to wrap your mind around, and how to achieve that. Did Mattel do it? From what I'm seeing so far, yes. Becky Lynch bringing the straight fire here with this figure. The man. Is she the man in this line so far? Yeah, dude. Come on. Bring the competition. Let's see what's going on, because I don't see anything topping this when it comes to Becky. Yes, Series 99 was a great looking Becky Lynch, but if you want some as to what's going on, here it is. The Animal one more time in figure form. He says, you know what? I came back. How about we do this? How about we talk to Mattel and put us back into the wave? This was that Triple H match. You talking about needle nose pliers? Wait, did he have the nose? Let's find out. Let's do a quick inspection. I don't see a nose ring, but don't worry, this is early, so I think once they actually make the actual figure, we will see that nose ring, and then maybe one of the accessories. I'm throwing this idea right now. Throw in those needle nose pliers that Triple H used during that match so we can recreate that movie. Love this Batista. Samoa Joe. Joe has had several good scans in the last few waves, but none quite like this. You see that beard? You see that mean look? The hair, the way that he's got it flaring back? Yes, Joe, I'm all right with that. I say we put this out right now. Rey Mysterio, no more missed opportunities. Any Rey Mysterio that you might have seen in the past, hey, look, they're all great. Every single one of them, I have really just dug, man. But this one, this isn't just Rey Mysterio. This is Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. Hero Fix, that don't make sense. Yes, it does. I'm talking about the Marvel character. That's what this attire is based off. And they also threw in the cape, the entrance cape that he wore during the actual match of it all. Well, not the match, but prior to the match. Finn Balor, this is the same thing that we did see with Sting. If you guys recall about, what was it? About a year ago now, since last we saw something. This is kind of midway through the match where you got part of the face paint faded. Like, my thing is like, if they were going to go ahead and do this, why they didn't just introduce a whole new attire, a whole new demon, because we have seen this one. So that's the only flaw, but it is cool that they introduced this. And that kind of goes the same for this AJ Styles. We've seen the blue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. You know, I'm thinking more than 5. I'm leaning more towards maybe even 6. I mean, if you're including the basics with the elites, we've seen blue a lot. Where's my red, man? Where is my red? But they said, Hero Fix, calm down. It's going to be all right. We're going to throw in the 2 sweet hands in there. Doesn't make up for it, man. Still, pretty cool that they still included those hands. And Viscera, You guys know when we did the unboxing on Mabel, the name that I was screaming and yelling that Mattel puts out now that they have the Legends contract deal, right here, the Viscera. Now mine, oh man, I can't even put this side by side. I mean, mine was just like the one that he had, like just with the short jacket. This is the long jacket, the right Viscera, the right. Look at this scan, you guys. Let me show you the eyes, the teeth. Look at those teeth. I think he wore some kind of cover on his teeth to kind of make them look as mean as they're shown right here on the figure. This is going to be a mastodon of a figure, man. I mean, that King Mabel, it was big. But if you want big, you got Big Vis right here. Even with the hands, he's doing the big V. If you guys don't know this guy, you need to hop on right now to the WWE Network and see what this guy did with the Ministry of Darkness. Rowdy Ronda, another one. What was it? Ultimate Edition. Last time that we did see her in the wave, but now we got her with some war paint. And this one, yeah, it's got me rowdy to get Ronda back right here into my Figgy life. Rollins, dude, all these ones that we have made within the last year are getting put out there showing, hey, you know what? You think we can't make the Thanos? We're making it. Oh, you don't think we can do the Chicago Bears? You dang skippity do. I'm going to go and hit up Chicago and say, yo, is it cool if we get the rights to make it and fix? Sure, go ahead, man. You guys represented our team in a great way, even though he hated football. He did. You go back, you go on Twitter a year prior, he says he hates football. And then he's wearing the Chicago Bears attire. Makes no sense, but hey, sign me up for it as well. Roderick Strong, bro, are you going to actually get the one that we got with that we were supposed to get with the NXT TakeOver? I don't think so. I think they're improvising. They said it's too late, missed opportunity. He has been with the Undisputed Era for a good while, and they are giving us the camo pants. So this kind of leaves you with that question. Are they going to make the rest with the matching attire, kind of like what we saw with my guy Curb Stomp? Rey Mysterio, another one, dude. Mohawk look on this one, though. The green, the Mohawk, this is the one that actually I would have preferred as opposed to the one that we did get with the most recent Elite Series 69. Yeah, this is it for me, man. Like, if you want green, I would have preferred this one, mainly because of the Mohawk and the arm tassels. Pete Dunne might be, I hope it might be just a regular wave figure. I don't think this will be exclusive, and the demand for that last one, it was so high. Like, after all those like exclusives that have hopped up on eBay for 100 plus, this is kind of like the one figure that maintained its like value on the market of it all. And now that we're getting it with the long hair, hey, I see this being no different. Ravishing Rick Rude, third time that we're seeing this figure. No, not the attire. The first one was in the Legends wave. Second was the pink attire. And this one, quite possibly the most colorful man mullet you've ever seen in your entire life. I'm talking about the attire. I love it. This actually kind of is, it all ties into the first one, how he had that orange and yellow. But as you go up top with the attire, you can see the design right there of how ravishing this figure is. Mandy Rose, happy belated birthday. Yes, it was yesterday or was it today? It was within the last 2 days. And you know, this is a great way. Like, if you want to ask me, like, Hero Figs, what would be the ultimate and best way to celebrate your birthday? Well, how about you make a figure on me? How about you make a figure out of me, not just in basic, but the first time that we're seeing Mandy in the Elite. Carrie Zane, no, not Carrie Zane, but the women's rights. We need a women's right. Actually, I'm so hyped about that Carrie Zane. I'm marking out over here because Lacey Evans is looking just as good as Carrie Zane. Now, will you be able to execute the women's rights? I am kind of semi-seeing on the bottom, way towards the bottom. You can see the fist. I can see the fist for the women's rights, but I kind of wish that the fist was not only like with the non-painted wrist straps, but the ones that we're actually seeing here. So that way, like during the promo, you can still knock a sucker out. Here's Kyrie. Here is the boat. No, Hero Figs, it's not the boat. It's only part of the boat. There it is. That's actually the main component of the boat. You need the steering wheel. And Kyrie Zane, she's going to lead you into the path of righteousness. No, but the figure, she's looking beautiful, man. I really wanted this one. Sdcc couldn't have felt complete without a classic Kane, and not just a classic Kane, but I mean the Undertaker. dressed as Kane. There is going to be several, no, not several, it's 2, but in a way, several, 3 being 3 head scans, because the one that you see on the figure itself, it's the Undertaker dressed as Kane. Now, if you don't want to be Undertaker that night, you're like, no, man, I ain't feeling it. I'm feeling more like the Big Red Machine. You can add the mask to it, so it'll be a slip-on, slip-off, and they did fix that. If you guys recall, Elite Series 68, they had that removable Kane mask that he had that, that match with him that night. But the thing is like that mouthpiece, it was all cut out and it was more current more than anything. Or if you just want something like what we saw with the Hall of Champions or Elite Series 12, you're going to have options, and you're going to have the full-on sleeve on the left side to mask all those tattoos so people don't know you're the dead man. China, never did we ever think that we were going to get China, and yes, it is happening. It's real. There's no paint on it. But the fact that there's a Legends contract deal with the figure line, dude, this gets me so ready for some China to drop some clotheslines, some low blows on the entire Attitude Era roster. Greg the Hammer Valentine. We need to drop the hammer on this one, you guys. This is one legend, and it would be a first time in the line for Greg the Hammer Valentine. And first time, not for Sting. Wait till I show you what's after this, you guys. You're not going to believe it. Like, what we've been requesting for years. Not this thing. I mean, this thing's alright. I mean, short hair Sting, WCW, sure. But the referee, what? Yeah, Hero Figs, he said it right. He said a referee, not a current referee, more like a early, what would you call it? I think this might be like, is this a WCW, you guys? This is kind of feeling like a WCW shirt referee to me, or even like during the WWF days. But the hands, you can see, if you want to do the count, like where you slap it on the ground, 1, 2, 3, those figgy matches, they just got turned up a notch with the referee. Now, give us a current. Give us the one with the stripes. I'm glad we finally have one, but we need something current for the referees as well. A Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, here he is. This is kind of all tying in similar to the one that we saw with DX, a ringside exclusive, except instead of the green, we're getting with the red. Natty, Natalya, this is actually going to tie in with the one after this, because her dad, we need to see her dad back into the Legends line as well. But Natty, what happened to the one that was already made and put together and ready to be put on the shelves? We have no idea, man. This happens one too many times. I'm just hoping that this Natty doesn't end up occurring back as to what happened about a year ago. Here's Jim. Here's Anvil and the torso. Not sure if you guys are noticing on Jim Anvil, but the prior ones. Yes, he was thick, he was big, he was accurate as to what Anvil had. But this one is looking a little bit bigger. And the Screaming Scan, yeah, man, this is the Jax. I know that the Jax had a similar scan as to what we're seeing right here, but now we're going to get it in the Mattel wave. We need a party, and we need a party with Edge as well, because Christian, he already brought the cup, dude. He brought the shirt. He says, yo, where's Gangrel? I'm still looking for Gangrel. I'm still waiting on Gangrel, and I ain't going to stop talking about Gangrel until Mattel says, all right, Hero Fix, calm down. We'll get Gangrel. We'll get all 3 of them together, and you can complete the party. Hurricane is going to stop it, though. Hurricane will come in there and says, you guys are having too good of a time. You need a superhero, because there is a Hurricane coming through. Now, my biggest thing was when they had released them back. I'm talking about like when they had gotten that contract, like before Mattel was, it was the basic. Like my biggest thing was like, are we ever going to get the Elite? Here it is. And not only like the one that we did see in the past, but this one is going to be kind of like the one that actually has the sleeves. Like the different scan, the hair, I think this one is a bit shorter than that basic, but the Hurricane, dude, absolute must, man. Like, this guy is still doing his thing in the ring. Not in the WWE ring, but I'm talking about, like, indie wrestling. Now, here's the right party that you want to come to, man. The Lucha House Party. Now, Lucha House Party, Lindsay Dorado, all 3 of them are actually going to partake into the Elite Wave. I'm so glad it's not basic, because these guys have been long awaiting for their debut in the Wave, dude. Not just Lindsay Dorado. Kalisto with the actual, like, trunks, not the tights. I mean, how long has he had this look? He's had this for well over 2 years now. So seeing this with the screaming look, man, all three of them are looking good. Like Grand Metalik, he's got to be my favorite one out of the three. This guy has agility and ability. Actually, in all three, it's very, very impressive. Gorilla Monsoon, this one was going to be a battle pack, but then they said, you know what, we can't do it. There's the exclusives. It's not working out, so we need to put them back into the series. And the way that they're going to do it, you guys, it's not going to be in a battle pack. It's going to be in his own individual wave, and it is going to be an elite, kind of like what we saw with that Walmart flashback where he had the interchangeable jackets. It's happening right here with the microphone and all the hands, headset, glasses, and all. Now, Classy Freddie Blassie, the one thing, the piece that it's not that you're not seeing on here, which, you know, I think eventually once they do put this into like not necessarily like finished painted product form, but like, you know, the next stage of it all, I think that, well, at least I hope that they have him with the jacket, because Classy Freddie Blassie, you guys, he had some of the like glamorous, like shiny jackets that you could ever come across. So I'm sure we will get it. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for Classy Freddie, but it wouldn't feel like Classy Freddie Blassie if he didn't have that jacket, man. What is this, Hero Figs? Why are you posting your breakfast on here? I'm not. Look, the pancakes, they are all going to partake into the line with the New Day, with Kofi Kingston, with Big E, and Xavier Woods. All three, man, they're going to come. I hope that they come with like individual ones, not just the stack that we're seeing right here, but I'm talking about have like little tiny discs that you can throw at your opponents, or the WHF crowd. All three, man, are going to come. Well, at least I hope. Maybe this is what they could do. Maybe Kingston can come with like the main like dish of it all, and then Big E and Xavier Woods can come with like each like 2 pancakes per figure. That's just an idea, man. Trish Stratus, check this out, you guys. So, as you all know, she had come back. She said, I need to get back into the ring. I need to start doing something back with WWE. And Mattel did as well, man. They released a later Trish Stratus when we did see her step back into the WWE ring. Her, as well as Lita. Now, Lita, we had one that was going to be put out. It was the one that was going to be the Rated R Superstar Lita. That would have matched, you know, the one with Edge. I don't know what happened with that, you guys. Again, a lot of these get shown and never end up seeing the light of day. I just hope that these two are something different. Ain't that right, bro? Yup, bro, the real bro, the original bro. Matt Riddle, NXT superstars, you're going to start to see them pump out more here throughout the video, because there is still a good load that we still have yet to see. Just like Lars Sullivan, obviously not this one. I mean, he's already on the main roster. I mean, he's out right now, but it is going to be basic. And this is quite possibly the only one that I'm okay being in the basic, because there is a lot of like customs, simple customs that you can make with a simple head swap on this one. But the one that I'm not okay with being in the basic is R-Truth. Why? What's up, dude? What's up? Why are you in basic form? Like, how long have we waited for an R-Truth, for them to give it to us in basic form? Dude, like, he's gotten so many basics. Elite Series, I think it was 16 last time we saw him in the Elite Wave. Like, I'm genuinely frustrated and furious that A, he's not Elite, and B, there is no 24/7 champ. I'm still keeping my hopes high, you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Let me know how you guys feel about this stuff. Like, what really stood out to you from this video? Like, which one would you have preferred to see, whether it's a different attire or whatever the scenario or case may be? I want to hear your thoughts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.